Hey, it's the Chief Bonding with Board Games and RPGs. I'm going to be doing a little unwrapping or unboxing of a Folklore Bestiary. This is from the Merry Mushmen, and some of you may know, I may look at these later. These are these compilation books. This company's out of France that are just jam-packed with stuff. So I may do something separate with these two books that I bought with it, but these have been out for a while. But this is new and still in the shrink and a hardback. So this is not a manual of monsters, is interesting. And I'll get this out of the shrink and we'll see what we're going to be looking at. I've got, well, I thought I had it loose enough. All right, so let's take just a little look. Again, the difference here is that these are paperbacks and just packed. You know, there's, I think, 2 more of these that I don't have, and I may get. The whole idea is that they're quick reference guides, but a Folklore Bestiary, inspired by folk tales and superstitions by the Merry Mushmen, Volume 1, Old School Essentials. So, and one thing that's very interesting, my wife was even pointing out that the artwork is just very unique. So it's a little bit trippy. You know, you've got what look almost like eyeballs, but then also, you know, holding on to this almost like childlike dream element all at the same time. So very, very interesting. So want to play now. You've got a 2nd level gnome, 3rd level paladin, 4th level thief. And we'll just, I'm not going to go through every page because the book is actually quite long. But you can just, again, see the art style is very unique and very pleasing to the eye. The layout is also kind of just clean and easy to reference and a pleasure. So again, I won't go, but again, look at this. What is that? Caboteur? The Caboteurs are shy, diminutive gnomes who dwell in the low countries, always out of sight from mundane people, but never too far either. They love to drink and will gladly help someone in need in exchange for some good abbey beer or interesting liquor. Wow, that sounds like me. You can go check out my Scotch Test Dummies channel. We've been around for almost 10 years doing whiskey reviews, but that's not what we're here for. So again, you can see, I had a buddy in high school that just loved to draw. And he drew not exactly like this, but this is definitely kind of in the style that he drew. So, and he always felt like, oh, I'm not too polished, or, you know, it's not good enough. But I was always like, no, it reminds me of this, because you can see that almost like a youthful edge, but at the same time, these interesting conveyed ideas. So, all right, let's see. I'm going to flip through a little bit quicker, because as you can see, we've got just tons of pages and information. Is there a page count? 158, I believe. So let me just hit some of these main pages. So again, you can see this beautiful art style. Mothman. Huh. Look at that page. Wow. So this is just to give you an idea. Well, there's a nice looking map. Love it. So I'm currently very deep into a Free League Blade Runner solo RPG session right now, but I love what's going on with the Merry Mushmen, And I guarantee I'm going to use some of their ideas in these little pulp books I got from them. But this just intrigued me so much that when I saw it available, I ordered it. And that was when I said, you know what, I'm going to go in, oh, the Holy City. See, look at this. You know, I'm going to go in on a couple of their books too. So I'd seen Geek Gamer. She'd covered, I think, one of them at fairly in depth. And I'm going to grab one of them here in a second to show you something that I found, that, well, two things that I found just from skimming through the pulp books that was really, really interesting. And then I don't think I'll need to go into a deep dive on them unless I really get hooked. But again, you can see this style, this layout, everything's extremely attractive and fun and play-like. Now, real quick, which one? Yes, I believe it was this one. So first of all, what's real cool is you got like a jacket cover that is a little zine that's going to allow play. And the map and how that's just wrapped in is just ingenious game-wise. So you've also got all these little nuggets in here, but this one and some of their map layouts, so complete the dungeon, very cool ideas. Look at this. I mean, this takes me back to high school when I was just creating lots of dungeons and playing around, and here you've got beautiful ink work and everything else, and I didn't know this was in here, and as I was just kind of riffling through the book, I was like, huh, and I got stuck. I mean, look at this. I don't think I would have the skill to do this, but you know, I could use these maps, or I don't know, it does get me thinking that maybe I could come and create something. But either way, these are great for just riffling through, and if I needed to use a map, I'm planning on starting a West Marches campaign with something OSR and a toolkit, a hex-laying toolkit as soon as it comes in, and I could see me grabbing something on the fly as needed. I mean, look at this. First of all, gorgeous, but also the ability to just pull it out and go to town. So there's just some really neat concepts. And in this little zine cover, I'll give this out here, see if it can be seen. The worthy GM never purposely kills players' PCs. He presents opportunities for the rash and unthinking players to do that all on their own. Gary Gygax. Love it. All right, guys. Chief, bonding with board games and RPGs. And of course, that was Knock. We're looking at Knock, I should have said. But here it's also the merry Mushmen who do all of this and their Folklore Bestiary. It's a lovely look right there.